Hi, welcome aboard our 2009 52 Ocean Alexander sedan. And the sedan is basically a boat that was built by Ocean Alexander to kind of fill a sportier market. My name is J.R. Hughes. I'm with Alexander Marine, and I'm proud to be representing this boat. This is a wonderful boat here in Seattle, Washington. It's a beautiful day. We're out on Lake Union, and I just wanted to show you how spacious this cockpit is. This boat is basically set up for just about anything you want to use it for the Pacific Northwest. It's a 3 stateroom layout with 2 heads. And back here on the back cockpit, you'll see that it has a bow thruster and a stern thruster, and also has remote controls and good visibility from the sight lines at the side of the boat as well. This cockpit bows out back here, so because of that, you get a little bit more additional space for a table and chairs. This table is not fixed, can be moved around so you can have alfresco style dining. This cockpit also features an extended hardtop. So this section right here is a little bit longer than the standard 52 sedan, which makes this area a little bit more livable on a year-round basis. Before we go to the Flybridge, I wanted to talk a little bit about the base stats on the boat. Basically, what you're looking at is a boat with approximately an overall length of 52 feet, a beam of 15 feet 6 inches. The draft is about 4 feet. The fuel capacity of this vessel is 600 gallons. The freshwater capacity is 180 gallons. The blackwater capacity is 40 gallons. And with these engines, this boat should cruise at about 20 knots comfortably and make a top speed of about 22 knots. Boat has a 12 kW generator. It's actually a Northern Marine. It's an extremely well-regarded unit. Welcome aboard the Flybridge of the 52 sedan. This has a factory hardtop with 2 hatches, so you can get good ventilation through here. And you notice how much height you have in here. I'm just under 6 feet tall, and there's quite a bit of room here, so this you'll find very comfortable. The boat is equipped with an upgraded Garmin touchscreen here, has a Raymarine autopilot, and has the electronic C9 CAT engines that you can monitor from each one of the 2 monitoring stations. And it also has an automatic anchor monitoring system, so you can see how much anchor you paid out, whether or not you're going to hold in that on that windy night or not. And then here you have 2 very comfortable chairs with footrests and a table and a wraparound bench seat with built-in storage underneath. You'll also see that the canvas is set up with small little, I call them smiley faces. These allow these sections to open up to allow cross ventilation, so you don't have to take this canvas down when you get a nice warm day. Working our way aft, you'll see that there's an 800-pound capacity steelhead marine davit, which is more than adequate to pick up this lightweight aluminum bottom Zodiac, which is virtually new. I believe it's a 2023, about 2 years old. And then over here you've got your EPIRB. And again, with the extended hardtop here, this comes back a little bit further, keeping this area dry and covering up these steps. You have a glass door, a plexiglass door that gives you the opportunity to keep the rain from getting on the steps down below. Next up, we're going to go take a look at the Salon. Welcome to the Salon of our 52 sedan. One of the things that I wanted to point out to you is how heavy this door is, and the fact that it has a locking latch. So this will lock in the open position. So in the event that you're maybe rocking a little bit back and forth, you're not going to slam your fingers in here because it'll stay locked in the open position, and it'll also lock in the closed position as well. This is a really nice heavy stainless steel door with a full tint, which gives you a little bit of privacy and helps reduce the sunlight inside. Please come aboard. In the 50 years that Ocean Alexander's been building boats, one of the things that I like to point out is the quality is through and through on this boat. The hull is extremely well built with fiberglass and carbon fiber. So these boats are extremely durable, and even after years of use, they tend to survey out much better than most of the competition. There's a lot of lighting features and soft goods throughout this boat that give it a nice look. Each one of these windows is recessed behind sort of a decorative trim piece, and then you also have the blinds that come down here that will adjust the amount of light on board. You have a nice little built-in TV and entertainment center here, a barrel chair and a table. The full electrical panel is down here that allows you to manage your 12 volt, your 110, and your 24 volt over here. And then here's your water maker controller right here, and your air conditioning as well. This chair and couch has storage that's built in underneath. And one of the things that was kind of custom to this boat that I like a lot are the fact that these pull out. Not only do they become a nice comfortable ottoman, but they could also be chairs if you decided you wanted to play cards. And then underneath here, you have plenty of room to store games or just use it for storing whatever it is that you bring with you on the boat for an outing. And then you just have this 1.5, 2 steps up to the galley. You have a refrigerator and a microwave oven, which is a combination oven, so it's convection as well as microwave. You have a 3-burner cooktop and a functional galley that's close enough to the dinette, which is just opposite here. And this dinette gives you plenty of room for probably 4 people to sit. And they've also built in overhead storage, so these compartments all drop down so you can store plates and items like that inside of those cabinets. And then moving forward, you'll see that you have a double sink and then more storage built in here as well. Next up, we're going to check out the master stateroom. Here we are in the master stateroom. This boat has an island queen bed with a lot of built-in storage. You have 2 cedar-lined closets, a full-length mirror on the back of the door, and a private ensuite head. You'll find the stateroom to be very comfortable with a hatch that actually opens for ventilation, has a screen and a blind, and it also has 4 hatches that open. They're port lights that open. They're all nice stainless steel in really good shape. Look forward to showing you the VIP stateroom next. Just a few steps down from the salon, you'll find the VIP stateroom. You have a large bed in there. It's a full-size bed, and it has its own cedar-lined closet and built-in TV and nightstand with storage and storage drawers, as well as a DVD player. You have a day head that's right behind the stateroom, that or forward of the stateroom. That's going to give you a head that can be shared with this stateroom and the over and under bunks that are next door in the 3rd stateroom. The one thing that I wanted to point out is this has the nicely upgraded sculptured carpet throughout, and this gives the boat a very rich feeling. This is essentially a designer package that really sets this boat apart from a lot of the others that might be out there for sale. On the starboard side, we have another stateroom with 2 bunk beds and a cedar-lined closet, a tremendous amount of storage, and you have your own TV for the kids or the grandkids or whoever is going to be relegated to that room. It's very beautifully appointed. All right, next up, we're going to go take a look at the foredeck. On the starboard side, I wanted to point out that we do have a side access door. So when you're at a fixed dock, it makes getting in and out of the boat a little bit easier. And then also you have recessed cleats back here. And then he has the full wraparound canvas on this back deck. So this area becomes more of a year-round area. Now we're going to go up to the foredeck and take a look at what we have up in store for you there. All right, welcome to the foredeck. This is absolutely incredible. It has a huge sun pad that is very comfortable. It seems to me that be enough room for 3 or 4 people to lay out up here. And then you'll have a nice area of space with a nice integrated non-skid material and a nice walk around that actually has nice high rails with a intermediate rail as well. So if you have small children or pets or things like that, you're going to feel a little safer with them out here on this deck. You have a 24-volt windlass and then anchor chain and line controls right here as well. And one of the things that I want to point out too is if you look at the general lines of this boat, it just has a really great appearance. It still will turn heads today. Has a quite the massive horn as well. It's also 24 volt, and it's also equipped with Starlink, so you can sit out here and be surfing the web or just working, checking emails and stuff like that. All right. Well, thank you for taking the time to take a look at this. It's been a pleasure working with you, Jeff, and now we can head back to the dock so we can take a look at the engine room once we get tied up. All right, as we step down into this spacious engine compartment and lazarette, you'll find there's not only a tremendous amount of storage, but there's an FCI water maker, the Aquamizer Plus, in the aft section, as well as good access to all your drains and hot water shower and so forth. As you move your way forward, you have a Northern Lights generator. It's a 12 kW. We have the two C9 Caterpillar main engines. They're an electronic engine. They're 567 horsepower each, which gives this boat plenty of oomph. The other thing that you'll find is you have an oil change system to help you change the oil and make it simplistic. Plenty of outlets if you wanted to put in a remote freezer, and great access to see your sight gauges on these tanks here aft and forward on either side, which carry a total of 600 gallons of fuel, as I mentioned earlier. You also have the cameras that give you a display so you can look at either engine from the Garmin control panel up above. The engine hours on this boat are right at about 574, I believe, so just to say under 600 hours. And yeah, this engine room has been extremely well cared for. We have engine service records and records from this boat that go back quite a few years. So this boat has really been well cared for. Really want to emphasize that. All right. Well, that concludes our tour today. Thank you very much. Hi, thanks for watching the video. My name is J.R. Hughes. Here's my phone number below, 206-679-7983. Welcome to our office. I wanted to let you know that we have some wonderful other listings. If this boat isn't the right one for you, we have an entire selection of yachts available and some of the best availability we've had in a very long time. Fuelish Funds is definitely one that I would put on the top of the list of boats as far as condition is concerned. It's a boat that either myself or Michael Verbus down in California will be happy to help you with if you're from down south. And this is a boat, as you can see, it has underwater lights and it has all the good stuff, the upgraded Garmin radar, as well as the Starlink and a newer dinghy with a brand new engine. So this is a boat that's turnkey, ready to go. And all you have to do is give us a call and let's get things started. Thank you very much. Goodbye.